With our favorite segment. It's becoming a huge favorite for me and you. It's the opening drive. We have to talk, we could talk about some things that happened on the weekend, NFL, blah, blah. Who cares? Let's literally talk about the greatest thing that happened. So Friday night, Canada took on Costa Rica. They win 1-0 up in Edmonton. Lo and behold, Mexico is taking on the U.S. for the CONCACAF, to relegate, to get themselves all set up for the World Cup, right? These guys are all doing it right now. Well, lo and behold, U.S. knocks down Mexico in the U.S., and all of a sudden, it's coming down to Canada versus Mexico in Edmonton. Winner becomes first place in the CONCACAF, so on their way to Qatar for the 2022 World Cup, which is exciting. It's minus 20 up in Edmonton. Huge snowstorm blows through. And you couldn't ask for better, Canadian soccer weather to happen for us to take on the number 10 ranked Mexico of the world in soccer.
Unbelievable. Look, I'm going to tell you something right now. I love everything about Team Canada. It's exciting.
Yeah.
And look, you know what? It really is exciting for us because I don't think we've made the World Cup since the early 90s.
Something like that.
Even then, did we really even make it? Does it even really count?
It counted.
It was like a pity. Yeah. But the thing that I love about the Canadian team is that, we'll get into it. Let me just get right to the goods.
Let's get to the goods,
Here's
please.
what I love,
Yeah.
okay? You can credit the Canadian team all you want.
Yep.
You can credit the players all you want. Heck, you can credit the fans all you want. But you guys are all missing the point.
That's right.
You want to know who deserves all the credit in the world?
Tell 'em.
Is you, Mr. Canadian scheduler.
Yes.
The scheduler. Because let's call it what it is, okay? There are four marquee cities in Canada to play soccer. Vancouver and Toronto, 1 and 2.
Easily.
1A, 1B.
Easily.
MLS teams.
All day.
Fantastic cities.
Yep.
Big markets for soccer.
Yep.
Then you got, in my opinion, number 3, which is Montreal. Yeah. Great city. Has a
European flair.
Oh, yes.
So you feel like you're in a soccer environment.
A little closer to home.
Sure.
Right? It's really home for the away.
I agree.
It's it's a very
But you don't want Mexico to feel at home.
And then you got Edmonton. Edmonton's your buddy you don't like.
That's right.
But he's got the toys.
Yeah. Good
Right?
point. I
It's
like that.
Oh my God, Edmonton. Are we inviting Edmonton? Well, yeah, because if we don't, how are we going to play in Edmonton's backyard? He's got the trampoline. He's got the this. So look, Edmonton. What do they have? They got a stadium that fits a lot of people.
Right.
Mediocre at best. They kind of have a soccer game. But let me tell you something, you smart scheduler, you cunning warrior.
Brilliant.
You person who deserves all the credit. You could have had Mexico and Costa Rica come to any city.
Sure.
But then you said, wait, are we in November?
Wait a minute.
Let them come to Edmonton. Hey.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. That's the win.
I'm thinking the scheduler probably, this is hypothetical.
It's the win.
Probably got an all-inclusive somewhere. Had a little bit of the food poisoning. Again, allegedly, and he's taking it out on the Mexico. He goes, "Oh, they got to come up in November. Oh, you could have sent them to Hamilton. Yeah. You could have sent them to Nova Scotia.
That's right.
Prince Edward Island, probably really nice this time of year. No, you knew something. You knew something. You know those cold winds were coming down. You sent them to Edmonton, and so." The game takes place. I got to be honest. I watched the game from beginning to end.
It was a fantastic game.
Loved the game.
Yes.
But this is the best part. So they're playing. 2 seconds into the game, the Canadian soccer team turns into the Canadian hockey team, and they smash some player onto the ground. How that guy didn't get a yellow card right off the bat, I don't know. Okay? So we fast forward. The stats don't, if you were to pull up the stats right now, you'll see that Mexico kind of had shots on goal, shots on net, time of possession, all. That literally, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't watch the game, by the way, YouTube it because it was excellent. Canada dominated that whole game, literally the whole time. Really you can say the cold and all that, and it probably did play a factor. But Canada, man, wanted that way more than Mexico did. Mexico wanted to play the 90 minutes and go home. In fact, to my point, every time somebody went down, they were like literally trying to pick that person up. They're like, "No, you're fine. You're that cramp. I'll rub you out on the side. Come on, hey, let's go. We got 90 minutes. No, we gotta go." Major props to Davies. Major props to Lauren. to Buchanan, number 11, who, by the way, you're like a little Marchand. You were an instigator all night. I saw what you were doing.
What you did.
I saw what you were doing the whole time.
We don't know what
I
you
like
did.
what you were doing, though. I like what you're doing.
We're not saying we didn't like it.
But maybe the player of the game, he didn't score the 2 goals like Lauren did, but the goalie, Borgen. Borgen, you son of a gun, you. You know what I like the most? When they scored, Mexico scored late in the game, and when he ran into the net and jumped on the ball.
He jumped on the ball.
Brilliant. Smart.
So, Mitch, I don't like putting you on the spot, but I got to correct you because
What?
there's going to be a lot of Serbs listening to this.
Okay.
A lot of Slavs. Like,
Hey,
hey, you know
Borgen.
me. I'm basically half Slav.
Sure, Borgen.
Borjan.
Borgen.
Mitch,
What do you
don't
say?
Don't mess up the J.
The
My
J-
wife's going to kill me. It's a Y.
It's a Y.
It's a Y.
Bordian. Is that how you say
Oh,
it?
whoa.
Am I rolling the R's?
Are you Mitch?
Ah,
Or are
it's,
you Mitch or Slav?
Bordian.
Oh.
Hey. Okay.
Look, this guy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Buddy, 2 major saves at the end there. Did you see those?
Major saves.
Huge.
I mean, a tie changes the whole thing. And that,
Everything.
Like that little nick of breathing room. There's still a way to go.
Yeah.
There's still some games to be played, but there's something to be said about the momentum that Canada's going. But that guy made the save of all saves.
Agreed.
And then the best part is
Yeah.
then the altercation was going to continue to ensue after the game.
Yeah.
And he runs out and he's like, you. Hey,
Yeah,
is he
get
the
outta here.
dad? He's the
He
dad
was the dad
of
of the team. Well, I'll prove how he's the dad of the team. 2 things. Number 1, major saves at the end. Agreed.
Yeah.
Jogging pants. That's why you know he's the dad of the team. This is my thing. I don't mind. But, buddy, I couldn't help. Every time I looked over at him, I was like, he looks so bad. I mean, the rest of the team's all in shorts. They're all playing in the cold. And you were trying to make a point that you're like, well, yeah, but he's a goalie. He's on the other side. He's alone, basically, most of the time. And he's like, whatever. Yeah, but you got to make that commitment. He should have been in shorts. He looked like a great sixer playing at recess. That's what he looked like.
I think the best part though is he had the dad roll and he wore the dad jogging pants.
Good point.
They weren't even designed to
No.
fit the uniform.
No, zero.
They weren't even the nice fitted soccer jogging pant. These were, honey, I gotta go to work.
Honey, I'm going downstairs to clean the basement.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hold on. Guys, what happened? I just finished painting. What? I ran out of time.
Hey, Bordigan, where were you? Oh, I don't know. I just won Team Canada first place in the CONCACAF.
This guy, but you know what? Hold on. I got to defend him on one thing.
Okay.
Mitch. I got to defend him on one thing here. You can say he should wear shorts.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between him and the players. Those players, they're running 8, 9, 10 kilometers a game. Their body temperature's going up.
Sure.
This guy's sitting on the sideline waiting for action.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what?
Kind of like you when you were 19 at the bar. Anyways, I digress.
You wish. But the reality is, no, you know what? All jokes aside, it just looked awkward. But, hey, it was minus 20. I don't blame you, Bordigan. I would have did the same thing. I get it.
But isn't like the goaltender in soccer the ultimate Greek dad role?
Oh, yeah.
Where you're just sitting there and you're like, look, it's not even Greek dad. It's like any Greek role. I'm not going to participate as much.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you what to do.
Exactly.
I'm going to show up from time to time.
Sure.
And I'm the leader, just so everyone knows.
Agreed. Can I finish off with this? You said it a second ago. He came in and basically broke up the fight. But Canada, being that we're Canadian and being that we got a whole bunch of guys that just have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, they said, hey, they almost got into a fight at the end.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought they brought hockey into it. They brought it all into it. And, buddy, you could tell everyone was, like, itching. They were like, come on, yeah, fight. Like, drop it. Let's go.
Do it, man.
And you know what? With all due respect, Mexico wasn't backing down. They're like, you guys want to go? You guys want to fight?
Oh.
Is this what you guys want?
All jokes aside, with Canadian soccer, we've seen success in the MLS with Toronto FC. Right, we got 2 teams that soccer is a big, but now to see the World Cup, and potentially, and this is why I really hope that Canada makes the World Cup this time around, because then they'll have the hype.
Because they'll fight everybody.
They'll fight everyone.
Right.
They'll have the hype train behind them, and then when we put in a real bid to have the World Cup in Canada, it's legitimate now.
True that. I agree.
Legitimate now.
That's a good
to
point.
be like, well, you know what? Maybe we can start looking at
Just
this.
not in November.